Nick and Whittier here, Falcon+Luigi team tutorial. Now it might sound like this team would be kind of trash because they're both not like top tiers, but actually high key they have some really good synergy. I think Luigi is Falcon's 4th or 5th best teammate. So they have strong punishes. You know, Luigi's launchers can set up super easily for knee. They actually have good saves. Both characters are pretty good at saving each other. And they're also really good at helping each other if only one is at disadvantage on stage. Now, combine that with the fact that they both have really good ground speed, you can set up for really quick 2v1s and also just help each other from really far away. So I made a bunch of clips to show some punishes, some saves. Let's check them out. Luigi, when he's in front, can down smash, can be a really easy launcher, great approach, sets up for knees super easily. Once in a while, maybe he can hit both. Just be prepared to cover if you have the opportunity to get a knee. Maybe you're a little late, you want to combo off it. Up smash, even better a lot of the time because of the knockback angle, can send them really toward you, though less likely to hit both players. Up tilt can work, especially at higher percents. That can be pretty nice. Same idea. If Luigi has to get down with Nair, a lot of times you can just get a knee off that super easily, so that's super nice. Even stronger reversal than Luigi would get in singles. Same can go for down B. Grab up B, Falcon grab into Luigi up B can be really good, so having both vertical and horizontal KO power is a luxury that a lot of teams don't have. So that can be really nice, as well as both having kills off grabs. So if it's not at kill percent for grab knee, a lot of times Luigi can up throw, and note that Luigi being in front, the way to get out of up throw in singles is to DI behind, so that'll set up perfectly for Falcon. So if you're ready for that, it can be really easy. If Luigi wants to go through or needs to create some space with the enemy behind him, he can do back throw. That can be pretty nice. Though it's harder than it looks, you can even sometimes knee off the middle of the back throw, which will give you extra time. Now, be careful with this one because even though you might think you space it cleanly, you actually have a chance of hitting Luigi, especially if you hit toward the end of the back throw. Sometimes when Luigi hits somebody off stage, it can actually be okay for Falcon to go off stage. If you think about singles like where Fox will up be a bit above the stage and can choose to angle down or straight or up, Luigi doesn't cover that very well, and that's also a really excellent recovery in doubles in general. So having Falcon go off stage in this spot and to prevent, just a recovery like that can actually be pretty good. So, Luigi should be prepared for this. Ideally probably just cover ledge and then get off ledge. And you can go out there and cover high recoveries. So this is actually a little bit more advisable with this comp than with some others. Also note that Luigi's ledge dash goes really far, so he could actually potentially protect more of the stage and prevent y'all from getting cornered by ledge dashing deeper into center to zone out the other person further from the ledge. The saves are pretty good, though these are usually not advisable unless it's like a dire situation where you could jump past him and then back air or up air him. And, you can use different hitboxes of these, right? You can use strong hitboxes, you can use weak hitboxes. So lots of options, though, generally speaking, best not to go off stage unless, you really need to make a big comeback. Or maybe if, somebody's star KO'd in the meantime and then you have a good chance to not get reversaled if both the other people aren't on stage. Maybe a floaty recovering off the other side or something. Now, there's some onstage recoveries that can be pretty good, or saves. Luigi a lot of times gets screwed up by ledge hog, so if he just up B's a little bit high, it can be really easy to down tilt him. You can use other attacks like stomp if he's not high enough, and then he can meteor cancel that obviously, so that can be pretty nice. You can use dash attack. Now, depending on the percent there, a lot of times you'd want to hit the weaker hitbox of dash attack. But yeah, dash attack could be a thing. I would generally not recommend doing it, but if you're in this spacing where that's the only thing you can do, then do that. First hit nair, I think, is generally better if they're above the stage. A lot of times this will just actually let them recover for free. So yeah, you have some pretty good saves on Luigi, and on the other hand, he actually has a shit ton of saves on you too. So y'all might be able to jab or dash tag each other either way on both sides, because both of the characters will peep above the stage a little bit. But even safer to use down tilt or downward angle forward tilt. Those can hit more than low enough to hit Falcon. And then there's even some more ridiculous ones you could do if the situation might call for it. like Luigi could potentially run off and down B. Note that, the saves that Luigi wants and the ones that I showed Falcon, you don't really want to expend your jump if you can help it. So yeah, run off down B, and that can even cover the area near the ledge. Let's say if somebody's Legend Disability is expiring, in that spot, obviously you would want to get Shine Spiked. Not going to happen super often, but there will be times where you'll want to clear the ledge, like with that down B, or sometimes the Nair or back air can even do too. So even if you Nair below the stage, sometimes you can still set up for a perfectly fine situation. Yeah, so there's like that back air I mentioned where you might be trying to get somebody off the ledge. And then, this might look really jank, but actually, if you get hit by Luigi's weak part of the up B, like the little coin hitbox, the late one, then actually side B'ing right away can be pretty good, because he can meteor cancel right away and then hit you again. So again, that might sound kind of jank, but if you imagine all this below the ledge with, the chaos going on in teams where people are trying to ledge hog and trying to figure out when to time their moves to close it out, can actually be pretty good. And you could maybe even inadvertently spike the opponent, who will less likely be ready than your teammate. So Falcon+Luigi, as you see, actually does have quite a bit of synergy. Mostly just the ability to set up for knee so easily, and also just this ground speed that you can use to set up quick 2v1 conversions, just get a quick 1-2 punch to set someone off stage, or even get a quick kill. So yeah, if you have a Luigi friend, definitely try this team. It's actually quite fun. That'll do it for this tutorial. We'll be back with Double Falcon next. Click those like and subscribe buttons if you haven't. Alright, peace out.